introduce a bit more about myself. Okay, here. So, I'm Imran Khan. I'm a passionate food entrepreneur and an angel investor. So, with my passion, I have launched two successful brands, and why they are successful because I'm able to sustain them for past 2 to 3 years as of now. Okay, so one which you see on the screen is Mehran, the exotic biryani. It's my own brand, and the second one is the Frosty. So Frosty is basically the B2B model brand, business to business. We cater all of the Horeca segment. So Horeca is nothing but the hotel, restaurants, canteen, cafeterias, okay? Short forms for the hotel industry. And as I said, I'm also an angel investor. I actively keep looking on the startups to invest in, and they are 90% of the food startups. Okay. So one of the latest startup I've invested in is the rollover biryani. Yeah, which you can also see on the screen. So that is the startup. And even I would say that in case if you guys are also launching your own cloud kitchen brand and want to get into the industry, I may be also investing in your startups as well. Okay, one any of the startups out here who are actually promising and who are able to uh, set that kind of a level of expectations from that front. Okay, so now what you read on the screen, the cloud kitchen, the next big thing. So it is really the next big thing in the future. Okay, the current and the future, both time. Okay, the cloud kitchen is growing at that kind of a scale where it will be the next big thing, part of the hotel industry, and one of the most applaudable category to have success in if you people step into this. Okay, how it is big, I will show you in my next slide. Okay, so uh, as many people have published, like the most uh, news which is there in the market, and the market leaders who have already published that into the article. So if you go to your story, you can also find one of the article which they have published, that the cloud kitchen has grown because of the COVID-19. Okay, and believe me guys, COVID-19 is has actually given a boost to the cloud kitchen industry, because in the last 2 years they have scaled up to so much, or it has grown so much big that they can accommodate each and every startup in that space. Okay, Red Seal Management Consulting has also published one report जहां पे उन्होंने कहा है कि ये जो इंडस्ट्री है ये 35% ग्रोथ रेट से बढ़ रही है. एंड बिलीव मी, द ग्रोथ रेट ऑफ 35% टू अ वेरी न्यू इंडस्ट्री, a category of this industry, is actually commendable. Okay, it's actually very big, 35%. Okay, even Unilever Group, which is one of the biggest, okay, FMCG business group or the company, Unilever, which was earlier formerly known as Hindustan Unilever, even they have said in their news article that the sky is the limit when it comes to cloud kitchen. Okay, why Unilever has so much interest in this? Because they are directly and indirectly related to the hotel industry, and that's why they have the keen interest into the cloud kitchen business as well, because this is going at such a huge scale, and they are growing so fast. The industry is growing so fast that even the big business tycoons are coming and stepping into this part or to this space. Okay, so just imagine like how much big is this industry. And I would also like to tell you that this is the right time to actually step into this industry, because the till 2025 this is industry is estimated to grow 5 times more than the current size of it. So if you step into this time, so you will be able to create your own space. Okay, you will be able to scale up easily. Even after 5 years, you can step into this industry, but if it is saturated at that point of time, so it will be a little difficult to actually create your own space out there. Okay, so this is the right time. All right, so let's go on to the other side. So now people will be wondering, like, what is a cloud kitchen? Okay, many people have got an idea already, and there are few people all in the session who have no idea what is cloud kitchen. So for them, the answer. So cloud kitchen is basically a restaurant kitchen. It's a commercial restaurant kitchen which you see in each and every traditional restaurant out there. But it will be without a storefront or a dining area. Okay, or and a dining area. Okay, there will be no dining area or serving area available out there. So basically cloud kitchen gives you that kind of a flexibility that you can open that cloud kitchen from anywhere, any place. Not like the traditional restaurants which we used to have a decade back, where a traditional restaurant kitchen, everything has to be at a specified place only. And if that area is good, and if it is that the right place they have opened, the restaurant will be able to make business, otherwise they shut down. That's how the traditional hotel industry used to work, mostly the restaurants and cafes. But now, when the cloud kitchen concept has come, and there are many technologies, partners, vendors who are supporting this industry, it has become a seamless operation. ये बहुत आसान हो गया है अभी। और आज के डेट में, आज के पीरियड में, ये क्लाउड किचन आप कहीं से भी ऑपरेट कर सकते हैं, और आपको सारी फैसिलिटीज जो भी रिक्वायर्ड है वो आपको उस जगह पे मिल जाएगी। Okay, so that kind of flexibility is there with the cloud kitchen. Let's see some types. Okay, there is called an independent kitchen. Okay, so this is kind of a single kitchen running a single brand. I mean, like a single outlet brand which you can run from this, and can also be started from home. Okay, can also be started from a home. A home kitchen can be converted into a cloud kitchen. आपका जो अपना खुद का किचन है जहाँ पे आप रहते हो, मे बी आपका बंगलो है, इंडिपेंडेंट हाउस है, आपका फ्लैट है, इट इज इन दी सोसाइटी, आउटसाइड ऑफ द सोसाइटी, सिंगल बिल्डिंग है, कुछ भी है, आप आपका होम किचन कन्वर्ट कर सकते हो इनटू अ fully scalable cloud kitchen. However, it comes with some limitation that if you are making some plus orders, like a 50 plus orders or 100 plus orders, if you're reaching that kind of a level per day, then home kitchen is not sufficient. You need to come out from there and create your commercial kitchen. Let's go to the other one, multi-brand kitchen. Okay, so this can be a single kitchen running with multiple brands, or a single central kitchen running a single brand with multiple delivery hubs. Okay, a single central kitchen also can be running multiple brands and will have small delivery hubs at every hook and nook corner of the city, so that to facilitate the delivery to each customer at every corner of the city. I mean, it's simply like you have presence and delivery area for each and every part of the city when you have the small delivery hubs. But it can be operated from the single central kitchen. From your order, everything menu is prepared, distributed to these outlets, and from that outlets, the order go to the customer or delivered to the customer. That's how the multi-brand kitchen works. Best example are the Rebel Foods. Okay, Rebel Foods is actually the parent company who owns the Beirut Biryani, Lunch Square, Mandarin Oak, and some other brands also. Okay, the other example is Ola Foods. where they run khichdi experiment, biryani experiment, and so on. Some other brands. Parathas also are part of their Ola Foods. So this is kind of a multi-brand kitchen model. Then come to the outsourced model kitchen. Okay, here usually you take care only the order management and delivery, and the cooking and the raw material procurement has been outsourced to a vendor. आप आपका जितना भी कुकिंग वाला चीज होती है वो आप आउटसोर्स कर देते हो एक कमर्शियल किचन को, एक वेंडर को, maybe a caterer, or maybe somebody is already having a commercial kitchen. So that you give him the menu every day, he will prepare that food, and at your given specific time it will deliver to you, and you sell that or those products which are being delivered to you by through the order management. Okay, and in this the limitation actually comes is, okay, the positive side is it is completely a chefless model, like you don't have any dependency on the chef. The con side, I mean, like the negative side is like it will have the limitation to your menu. Okay, like every vendor won't be able to prepare what you want to sell. Okay, so you have to take the menu what they are actually preparing, or you have to search for the vendors who are able to prepare your food at one place. So most of the time, like your starters, your main course, your dessert should be prepared at one place, or either one or two vendors, so it is easy to manage. Then coming to a hybrid kitchen. So hybrid kitchen is simple. Again, you have a kitchen with a storefront, like a outlet, and from there you do take care of the takeaways and deliveries, both of them. Okay. And the best example is like Wow Momos, if you have heard of. They also serve it. Fasos was one of that. Rolls Mania, one of the outlet, and you have like takeaway counters for McD or Domino's or Pizza Hut as well. Okay, so this is how the hybrid kitchen works. Now, coming to the requirements and steps which you are people also eagerly waiting for. How the requirements and steps are defined and what need to be taken after what step, I will tell you here. So to open a cloud kitchen, or if you're planning to open the cloud kitchen, these steps need to be taken care. First and foremost, decide what you want to sell. Okay, that is, you decide on your menu what menu you want to sell, like either the cuisine, snacks items, Italian, continental, or you're selling some Chinese, any of the cuisine, but you decide on the menu, prepare a final menu with the prices, everything should be ready in your hand. Once that is ready, then come to your team, prepare your team. So what the team should be consisting of: a chef, helpers, and the operation guy. Chef will take care of the kitchen preparation, preparing the dish and everything as per the order. Helpers will assist the chef, plus the operations of the kitchen. Third will be the operation guy who will take care of the order management cycle. That means like taking the orders, marking it ready, dispatching it to the delivery guy, and making sure that delivery is done onto the system, okay, onto the POS. I would also like to tell you, like at the start or the initial, when you are either opening it from home, you don't need like an entire big team. However, you need at least two member in your team. Okay, if you are a chef, that will be an added advantage, but you also need an operation guy. So say about if you are a housewife and you're cooking that and you're starting it from home, take your husband with you, along with you, or a brother, sister, or relative, friends, anyone. But at least make two-member team. One will take care of the kitchen operations, and second person will take care of the operations, the your brand operations, okay, the order management and everything. Okay, Because if you do it alone, it is a high possibility that you will mess up everything. Okay, because in terms of when you're getting multiple orders at the same time, you won't be able to manage it one by one even. So it is always advisable start with at least 2 members team. Okay, then coming to your brand name. Okay, so a brand name should be so unique, should be so creative that people should remember it. Okay, uh, I would like to tell you like a brand recall value, how it works. Okay, so this is like if I tell you to order a pizza. Okay, if I tell you to order a pizza, then the first two foremost names strike in your mind will be Pizza Hut and Domino's. Okay, because they have done such a branding and marketing and advertising of that brand name that whenever you think of a pizza, Domino's and Pizza Hut comes to your mind, and then the other local brands. So that's how the brand name should be there. One of my student, I will tell you, like she is from Bangalore, and she has created one brand name. So that is called a Bhukkad box. Okay, so she's into meals, thali, and everything. Like she serves lunch and dinner in their menu, mostly into South Indian. But the brand name what she has created is like a Bhukkad box. That's actually a hungry for people who are hungry for food. Okay, so that's how the brand name unique name should work out. All right, and she is going to launch that in next month. Okay, then coming to licenses, how the licenses work. Okay, what are required. So if you are operating, okay, let me tell you license type first. The FSSAI license. Okay, this is a government body license which you require, and that is in two categories. One is the registration that requires for the startups who are just starting up, and the second is the FSSAI license that is required if you cross a annual turnover of 12.5 lakhs. Okay, that's an annual. Okay, I'm talking about annual turnover. So if you cross the sales revenue of 12.5 lakhs, you require the FSSI license, and it is mandatory to register that. But initially, when you are starting, FSSI license will work. If you are starting a store or a commercial kitchen, I mean, like from the store outlet, roadside outlet, or into a commercial space or a commercial kitchen, then you will require FSSI license, fire NOC from the fire department. There's a local police NOC will also be required as per the local rules and law. The fourth one is required the Shop Act or the Municipal Shop Registration License. Usually in Maharashtra, it is called as a Shop Act, but in others, it's Dhumasta and something it's called in northern side and southern side. But uh, usually it's highly advisable you go ahead and check with the local municipality or in the shops around area what kind of a local municipal shop registration license they procure. So go and get that. Okay, now coming to the requirement of licenses. So if you are starting it from the area like your flat, your home kitchen, or into a residential area like a parking garage or somewhere, any of the space in a residential area, it will just require a FSSI registration, okay, to start up with. Once you have this license, okay, then you come to registration on Swiggy and Zomato. Simple registration process. Go to Zomato, Google Zomato partners website, Google Swiggy partners website. You will have that link. Open that link. It will go put up a form. Fill in the forms. Once you fill in all the details, सारे details भरने के बाद it will go to the onboarding team. उनकी Zomato के team के पास जाएगा and you will receive a call. In a rare scenario, you might not receive a call back from these aggregators or from Swiggy or Zomato. Simple jugaad you have to do. The jugaad language I will speak. So catch hold any of the delivery guys, किसी को भी पकड़ो delivery वाले को, Swiggy Zomato वाले को, उनसे उनका senior का number मांगिए आप, और वो senior in turn उनकी onboarding team के साथ आपको connect करवा के दे देगा. And from their onboarding team, you onboard yourself. after getting that his or number from that team. Okay. Once you have that registration done, then you have to also build your own POS, okay, point of sale system. So best example, okay, what is point of sales is actually your own order management portal. I insist to take it as a software subscription, okay, from main, they are available like Dot Pay and Paid Puja and many others are there, but have your own order management system because this will streamline your orders also, which customer can place it directly to you, and also it will streamline your reports, your sales report, how much it has been sold, how much margin you have earned, whatever it is, like accounting section will be also manage this. And because most of the people fail to keep the accounts, and they ultimately don't realize how to make profit, book profits, that's all things goes up. So build your own, have your own POS, because this will also be generating revenue for you. As Swiggy and Zomato eats up your maximum, like 30% of the profit has been eaten by Swiggy and Zomato for your menu price, on your menu price. And if you have your own POS, you will be able to save that 30% here. Okay. Then coming to after you have your own POS, then the most important thing is on the social media. Okay, because the social media channel is the most neglected by the cloud kitchen, and because of this they will end up like having like odd number of sales. Okay, sometimes they get, sometimes they don't, and there is no consistency and people don't even know. See guys, look at the, look at your target customers. Okay, your target customers are actually the internet users, and the millennial generation, जो आजकल की जो generation है, they actually prefer to do the order online. Okay, they don't want to go out, step out, visit restaurant. And also due to COVID-19, people don't usually visit any outlet or personally go. So most of them try to order it while sitting at the comfort at their home. But how to reach them? So to reach them, there is a social media channel, okay, the source to reach them. How to reach your customer? You go to Instagram, you go to Facebook, create business account, business pages out there. And once you create them, then you run ads, paid ads out there. Okay. YouTube is also one of the source where you create YouTube shorts. Okay. Like you create Instagram reels, you create YouTube shorts. What to create out there is the videos. Okay. Is the videos, which is just a moment, right? Okay, fine. So you create short reels or videos of like making the food, like raw videos, okay, no edited, raw videos, making the food, showing up the kitchen, how hygienic and cleanliness is maintained. Second, packaging and delivery. Some interview of your chef, how he prepares the food, like in the shorts one, some testimonials of your or feedback videos of your customers. You can put what happens when people see this video, it actually build a trust relationship with the brand. And that is very, very important. If that person or a customer trusts your brand, he will be a lifelong customer for you. He will not go anywhere because he knows what kind of a kitchen you have and how the food is prepared and how clean and hygienic conditions you have maintained out there. So that gives a trust factor to the customer, and it actually serves as a mouth publicity to other customers as well. That customer says भाई इधर से order कर, ये अच्छा hygienic kitchen है इनका और ये actually बहुत अच्छे से prepare करता है food. Okay, so that's how actually publicity also works. Now, once you have that, you have to go to the delivery tie-ups. Okay, Swiggy, Zomato will take care of their delivery because they have got their own delivery guys and network. But when you have creating your own POS, and if you have not got the service provider, the delivery service provider integrated with the POS, then you have to search on your own. Either you keep your own delivery guys, which is should be a last option, But if you have any delivery partners available, so like Dunzo for Business is there, VFast is there, Swiggy Genie is available. Then you have Rapido, you have got Ola Bikes. So these are all your partners, actually, delivery partners. You can tie ups, whichever is available and serviceable in your area. You can do a tie up, but this should be important because आपने फूड बना दिया, ऑर्डर भी ले लिया, बट डिलीवरी करने को कोई नहीं है, it will be again a big mess. Okay, delivery is very, very important factor. Then coming to the next step is the soft launch. How you do a soft launch? So it's simple. You have seen the movies, right? In the movies, how a movie is released. So first it comes a trailer, a teaser video or a trailer video. There they show you some shots of the movie, some clips of the movie, and then they give you a release date, and on that day they release the movie. Same goes with the soft launch and full launch. In the soft launch you will release a teaser, kind of a poster that we are coming soon, the most exotic biryani in the town is coming soon, or the most mouth-watering kebabs are going to launch on this date. Just hold for few more days. We are coming to your city. So this kind of curiosity, which you need to create, kind of a posters, you have to create, okay, and create that campaign, okay, a social media campaign where you will be launching it, and this need to be launched through a social media, okay. And for that, you need a social media expert. Okay. You alone cannot do that unless you have done some course or something for social media and you are a social media expert yourself. But you hire one expert, okay, a very, very good expert who will actually take care of your launching right from the launch, advertising, marketing, branding, campaign, your Insta paid ads, Facebook paid ads, everything will be taken care by that social media expert. But it is very necessary because your cloud kitchen is not seen by anyone in the area. I mean, like, it is not an outlet or not anything which is on the roadside unless you have a hybrid brand or a kitchen available. And if it is a multiple brand, so multiple brands need to be showcased to the customer, need to be shown to the customer. How you will show? It will be through the social media, because the target users are the internet users only, and they will be getting the ads out there based on their search, based the analytics. Okay, Google Analytics, it will show case and circulate the ads. So here are all the steps which you need. Now coming to the next important question: what to sell? Because people actually get confused while preparing their final menu, that boss, what to sell? क्या मैं सब कुछ सेल कर सकता हूं और मुझे प्रॉफिट होगा, या कुछ ऐसा मेन्यू बताओ आप जिसमें प्रॉफिट हो सकता है, जो कर सकता है, जो मैं कर सकता हूं विदाउट एनी शेफ डिपेंडेबिलिटी और लाइक दैट. ओके, so guys, you need to remember two lines which has come from the experienced people or leaders from the hotel industry. Okay, first line is, if you try to sell everything, you won't be able to sell anything. Second, if you try to sell it to everyone, you won't be able to sell it to anyone. Keep these two lines in your mind. Everything, nothing. Everyone, no one. Okay. So how? What to sell? Again. So you need to sell your own specialty. Okay, so whatever is in high in demand, maybe biryani, kebab, snacks, idli, dosa, South Indian thali, North Indian thali, everyone is selling. But why people will buy it from you? It is when you make it something special for them. And right now, the traditional restaurant business, the ideas have changed for the millennial generation. The millennial generation or the current generation goes to the outlet or to the brand where they actually get the specialty. Okay. If you're making momos so special, So Wow Momos has created that brand. Okay, they have actually selected their niche. Niche is they're selecting one or particular brand item. So when you select that niche and you create multiple combos and combination and some fusion out of it, so you will be able to sell. Because if you say Wow Momo example, they even sell chocolate momos. Guys, ever heard of chocolate momos? And even someone cannot imagine a chocolate momos can be there, but they sell the chocolate momos also. So try to work on your specialty. Even if you're selling charts, so take two niche, like take samosa and take kachori, and then create 10 different types of samosa charts, 10 different types of kachori chart. I have one brand running here in my area, like it's called Taste of Bengal in my city, and they serve Raj kachori. So it's not a small kachori like this; it's a big size kachori. They sell it like around 250 to 350 around rupees, but the stuffing what they give and the big kachori what they give is no one else is selling in the market. So that is actually a niche, that is actually a specialty what you want to sell. Make a sandwich. If you're selling, make a sandwich so special, create a fusion with all the Indian tadkas with it, and sell that sandwich. Okay, and that's how you create your own specialty. And in the cloud kitchen, it is actually the specialty works, not the traditional restaurant menu works. Okay, so that's how it works out. And you have to make sure that what you're selling. Okay, so now coming to the next important factor, the potential earning, guys, right? पैसा हो तो एक्चुअली काम करने में मजा है. अगर आप जॉब करते हो, पैसा ना मिले, कोई मतलब नहीं है जॉब करने में. अगर सेम गोज टू द बिजनेस एज वेल. अगर बिजनेस कर रहे हो, आप प्रॉफिट नहीं कमा रहे हो, अर्निंग्स नहीं हो रही है आपकी, तो आपका बिजनेस करने का कोई मतलब नहीं. राइट? सो what is the potential earning? Potential is why potential word is used, because ये आपका potential है, आप कितने sales कर सकते हो वो cloud kitchen में. कैसे करना है? There are strategies, there are ideas to sell this item. If you can make sell, if you can make your product sell and to a certain numbers, then you can easily achieve these numbers which are shown on the screen. 50,000 to 5 lakhs in a month, and people are making, these are the realistic figures, guys. I will give you a simple example. One of my friend who has or a brand who is actually working out, okay, into this industry. I will tell you a simple calculation, okay, how he can earn, what is his potential. Okay, I cannot take his name of that brand, but what he's clocking is average, okay, average number of orders is around 1100 for him every day. Okay, he is into biryanis and kebabs, okay, and also desserts. Also, he keeps in his menu, but different types of kebabs, veg, non-veg, biryani, veg, non-veg, and that kind of a menu is there. He's clocking around 1100 orders average in a day. So an average ticket size is we take as 300. I mean, like the ticket size is the selling price of a customer, what you product sell. So if one customer takes this for 150 or 200, one product, one dish, and the other billing is like for 500 or 600 for one customer. So the average we are just taking it as a 300. Now 300 into 11 is like around 3,30,000 is the revenue for him, what he's earning. Okay. Now taking out the minimum margin, okay, gross margin. If I take, maybe the margin is more than that, but I have not never asked him like what margin he gives. But I take it as a 35%, which is the standard margin or minimum margin required for any dish to be. So this is actually his gross earning for per day. So just check out for whole month how much he will be earning, guys. And that is the potential of a cloud kitchen if you scale up. Even the Rebel Foods, okay, Rebel Foods, they clock with an unofficial figure, they clock around 3,000 to 4,000 orders in a day. Okay, so just think like uh, how much potential the cloud kitchen has and can give you, and it can only happen when you also have that potential to make those numbers achieved. Okay, if you are achieving those numbers in sales with all the strategic and the learning of yours, then you will be able to get this earning per month. And definitely this actually requires, okay, this actually requires a lots of training and coaching and mentorship. Step by step guidance is also required for this, and you need to learn many more things, okay, to actually launch a cloud kitchen. Because launching a cloud kitchen is very easy, guys, but to sustain that and to get sales, that is actually a very, very big challenge, guys. People who don't know, they will actually end up again coming back to some consultants, pay some hefty amount, and then they actually review and take out the pointers where they have to work out. But if you actually from the start, if you take some guidance, coaching or learning, training, something, then you don't need consultants, because you will be learning from your own experience, and you know how to decide from on what aspects and at what condition we have to make what decision. Okay, so what actually also you need to learn is how to select a brand name, because brand name is your gives a recall value for your dish or the for the food item you are selling. Logo designing should be as per brand, because a brand is saying something, logo is saying something. The mismatch doesn't have to be there. How to procure right kitchen equipments, because most of the cloud kitchen actually procure all of them which they don't even need, and they burn cash, and they actually close down or they fail onto that. Calculate food cost and pricing. That is also most important. You calculate the base price of your food. Based on the base price, you actually do a pricing for your menu, the competent pricing which you want to sell, where you actually make a profit and not as loss when you do a listing price. Designing the menu should also be there, because you don't have to copy paste an Excel sheet squares onto a menu and actually give out to the customers. Food photography is actually very, very important, guys, because see, customers won't be able to see your food until they order it, and to make them order, a very, very good photograph is required. Okay, because that will actually create a craving for the customer. How to do food trials and review, that you need to learn. POS software operation setups, that the vendor can also help you out. How to get feedback and review, like first 100 customer target and get actually 100 reviews for your food items which you sell. That is very important. Packaging ideas, safe delivery is very important. Say about, like example, you actually sell a dosa, or you have sold a dosa to a customer, and where when it is arrived to the customer place, due to improper packaging, the dosa is actually scribbled into pieces, and the chutney or the sambar has already mixed into one another. That is a disaster for your brand. Okay, then comes to packaging ideas. Like the packaging idea is very important to work upon. How to market, advertise, effective use of social media. You have to need a social media expert for this. Also to pre-launch and a complete launch. The most important thing is to book profit. There are various ways to book profit. You have to learn that. And once you are able, once your outlet, one brand is profitable, and how to scale up that into multiple outlets, franchise model, or to multiple brands, that you need to learn out here. Okay, so that's where I end up my session, and open to the question answers. I will hand over it to Manda for further thing. Okay. Manda, over to you right now.
Yes, I'll just add the spotlight.
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, as I told you initially, that learning about such a vast concept in one workshop, that too for 1 hour, it's really impossible, right? And that too, this was just a basic class, right? So that is the reason we in BitClass, we have collaborated with the teacher, and the teacher has specifically designed a course called a master course. Now, what is a master class? A master class is a class where you're going to be taught about the cloud kitchen concept right from the beginning, the basic till the advanced level. First thing. The second thing is once the course gets over, you're going to get a certificate which is going to be directly generated by BitClass and the teacher himself. The third thing, you're going to get all the recordings of the masterclass for a lifetime basis. And the most important point in this particular masterclass, you people are going to get a lifetime mentorship by the teacher.